All right, you guys. Welcome to the show. How are you guys doing today? This is the channel, the one who made everything right. And today, I'm giving you guys a good show. We're gonna talk about a couple of things going on. World War III. Every day I get up and I see another YouTube video of some YouTuber talking about how World War III had just happened, has just begun, all type of stuff. Like every day we're 10 minutes away from World War III, or it just happened. So gotta take every day with a grain of salt, as they say. Just if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, okay. I mean, if you look at it, it's like a bunch of people in whatever positions they're in that's trying to make a huge group go to war for them. And, I don't want to be seen as anything negative or whatever, but if you look at it in the right way, it's, these people acting like they have the most authority to walk in your domain and tell you what to do. As I recall, I was just born here. I didn't agree to any of the rules, as some spiritualists like to think, or whatever. But anyway, what's going on with you guys today? I will be starting to get on the live streams more often. Summer just started today. I think it's the 21st. What do you guys think about the channel? Put it in the comments below and tell me what you want to see on this channel. I might do some reaction videos, react to sports, not like professional sports or whatever, but like 1v1s of your favorite YouTubers, Twitch streamers. I might react to, streamers, content. We might talk about things that's going on with me every day. I kind of got like an audience in the background, so keeping it real smooth right now. Hopefully it'll turn up more as the video goes along. Shout out to all the people that watch me. Shout out to those that I watch. Just taking some sea moss. Give me a second. To those that haven't seen me in a while, as you can tell, there has been some changes made or whatever. I've been working online, not just, coming up with stuff to do for YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and building my social medias and stuff like that, but also I work as an online reviewer for like let's just say federal content. I'm not, with the feds or anything like that. I have a contract where I do video reviewing for like federal stuff. I don't want to get too much into it because there are weird people out there that want to track what you got going on, so we're not gonna do that. could talk about manifesting on this channel. You know, I don't really like the idea of giving out my secrets and stuff like that. It's not even, I'm not even like specifically talking about manifesting secrets or anything like that. It's more just like my everyday life, like where I'm going, what I got going on behind the scenes and stuff like that, because you know I tend to get a good amount of jealousy from people in general, as far as I've seen. But I mean, it don't have to be that though. I'm not speaking that over my life or anything like that. I might we might focus on some workout content, you know, even though that sounds kind of boring to me, but maybe I will inspire somebody to get in the gym and to do something, you know. Bow, bow, bow. Shout out to all the people that I watch that have seen me comment under their videos, and you've been wondering, who is this person commenting under my videos? They don't have but so much new content. Well, here it is, bam. We just, you know, kicking it right now. You know, not too much going on. You know, some YouTubers and streamers, like, it's cool just to see them on camera or whatever. So I guess that's what I'm giving you guys. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff online that I don't really want to like talk on or anything like that. Like, it has to be a lot of stuff that I can talk on, that I want to speak on. It's not like there are topics that I won't speak on for real. It's just I don't want to speak on like those topics. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to cause extra drama than there has to be. Also, that's another thing. But I mean, if it's gonna boost up the views, we can do that though. Cause the views gonna equal the money, right? So let's see. Yeah, just checking in, you know what I mean? Thinking about a vacation this summer. You know, I gotta think, like, I can't just be giving out all type of information. Like, just thinking about a general vacation, going to somewhere. No, you don't know the place. I've been trying to get some of the people I watch on YouTube to join me, like we link up and go someplace, you know, kick it, talk about, you know, all type of stuff. Like, I watch, you know, you could call them spiritualists or whatever, or just people that, you know, just good vibe people, streamers as well. You know, people that I think are maybe smart, or maybe that would link well with me. You know, I kind of watch that type of, I watch people that talk about viral conspiracies, conspiracies that aren't viral, what they think of this thing that is the Matrix, you know, just checking in with this or that, you know. Not the hypest video that I'm gonna make for sure. Just kicking it, you feel me? Whatever I call it, like, just doing that. Just got a lot of neat, you know, things sitting around the room or whatever. You know, you guys would like it. I'm not gonna show everything in the room though. So 10 minutes, 6 seconds. Let me see. I guess I should get up here with a topic in mind next time. You know, it's been a day. You feel me? I don't want to give out, compromising information as if that exists. It's a lot of things I want to do. I kind of just keep it to myself. A lot of people are jealous, whatever, haters, whatever. I was thinking about making a big purchase yesterday, and today ChatGPT was just giving me the runaround. I'm asking about the specs. I'm asking about, does this fit with what I'm trying to do? All this type of stuff. From sending messages to, people that I see on the regular, trying to get them to chime in on the topic. You know what I'm saying? Because, if you have somebody around you and you would think that the people around you would want you to do well, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be much of a point to have them around if they didn't want you to do well. But a lot of people, I think, that will even be drawn to this video deal with that on a regular basis. And that's okay, because we know better. Like, we know what is good and what's not good, what we want and what we don't want. I'm not your typical person. I don't believe what everybody else believes necessarily. I'm not going to say that I do understand why they believe what they believe, because I'm super highly beyond advanced in the right way. But at some point you just kind of got to see through, just certain lies. If you even took it seriously, you know what I'm saying? If that's just what you claim, you just never really took it seriously. That's just something that you just say. That's something that you claim. Then, I could kind of see why somebody would do that. But I'm not saying it's smart at all. But, just doing my thing. It's a lot of ways we can go with the resources that we do have, and we're trying to make sure that we go in the smartest direction, the most favorable direction. I said it right that time. Shout out to the sea moss, the 18-1 sea moss. Sea moss already has 92 minerals of 102 minerals that the body needs. So it has all but 8 minerals and vitamins that the body needs. So I just take that probably twice a day if I feel like it, but I only gotta take it once a day. And I got chlorophyll. It's a high dosage chlorophyll. It's like a detox. It keeps your blood clean. It keeps your whole body clean. It deodorizes your body, like the inside of your body and the outside of your body won't be as it won't have a smell. You know what I'm saying? Like when you go to the bathroom, your bowel movement won't have much of a smell because of taking chlorophyll. DHA for the brain. That's what the brain uses to build itself. Phosphatidylserine, all this make you smart. You feel me? I got some more stuff, but that's the main, like L-theanine too. Like I used to have to give plasma. Like one time I was in a situation, right? Let's just call it that, because I don't want to speak on that. And I got out. Um, I got out and I'm trying to see how I'm gonna tell it. So let's reverse that and start from scratch, right? So I was in a situation, whatever. Um, for whatever reason, my my heartbeat would be like racing, like when I went to like plasma. Like before, I could just walk right in, boom, boom, boom. If you ever given plasma before, you know if your heart rate is too fast or whatever, then you have to wait like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and they'll check you again. And if you're not right, then you can't go to the back, give plasma, and get your money for the day. So I started taking L-theanine to like calm me down, and it was working. And I had to like time it right because I had to like walk back then, all type of stuff. But I take L-theanine, like it was such a wild point of time. But L-theanine also makes you smart. Also, when you have caffeine, when you're on L-theanine, it boosts the potency of the caffeine. It's like instead of drinking 1 cup of coffee, it's like you drunk 3, which is good for me, kinda. I drink a lot of Coca-Cola, and people think Coca-Cola is bad for you. It's not bad for me. Everybody's different per se. Um, Especially with the situations I was in, like I had to drink caffeine to like even, it's like it was jolting my body, like so I can be present, like because if I didn't have caffeine, it would be like a spiral, and you know that's not cool. So I would get a whole bunch of 2 liters of Coca-Cola and just drink the mugs throughout the day, like just to stay present. Like it was crazy. Like I was going through some stuff for sure. And also I had like, you know, my system would be like with all whatever, where you drink Coca-Cola, cleared all that stuff out. I eventually figure out what else I could take to help me with all that. But I still drink Coca-Cola because it's still like some foods I can't even eat without like like feeling like I'm about to throw up. Like if I eat a regular ham, cheese, and mayonnaise sandwich or something, if I don't have that Coca-Cola, or I don't have like something salty like barbecue chips, I might be feeling like I'm about to throw up because it's just too whatever it is. And it's like that with a lot of food that I eat. So, because you know how food is nowadays, it's not even really real. Like, it be like some foo-foo stuff, like, all the time. So, that's another reason why I take sea moss and 18-1, because I gotta make sure I'm getting all the nutrients, even though they don't put nutrients in the foods now. You know, it's some helpful advice if you know you don't know what you got going on. You know, this is, I used to take like way much more stuff. Like I take this and that's like more than good. Like my skin is like so clear. Like it's the clearest it's ever been in life. I used to have like all these marks on my shoulders, like black marks, and on my back. All that is gone. Um, like when I go out of town to go work, like let's just say a gig job or Instacart or DoorDash or whatever. Let's just say I go out of town sometimes and I work all day with Instacart. I got another job that I do regularly, the one I spoke about at the beginning of the video, but maybe I want to go out for some days or whatever and do Instacart and DoorDash like all day and kind of treat it like, I'm kind of having, it's like a time anyway. Like I'm going out there and it's going to be fun. Like it's going to be some type of fun going on. As I do it, even though like I usually get like super frustrated with the app because I can tell that it's a human behind it that's like, nah, don't give him this, or yeah, give him this. It's like they're toying with me on the app because I've been doing it for a long time, so I know the difference between. Then I'll call and have to get them right, and now I was trying to work correctly. Like you could just tell, like if you, what's the word, meticulous, whatever. If you pay attention to detail like I do, you pick up on all type of stuff. Like when whatever is going on, and that's the true thing about me. It's not just like I'm just trying to say some words or whatever. Like that don't even make sense to me. Like I'm just saying true stuff. Like so I go out of town and I do Instacart like all day, trying to get a certain amount to pay for whatever, new endeavors, whatever. You see how I didn't say anything? I don't want you guys to know what I'm doing. Not maybe you specifically, but somebody else that's watching. Could be anybody watching. So I'm not gonna give out that information. But feel free to add me on Twitter. It's in the description of one of the videos. If not this one, it's in the description of one of the videos. Like, I don't want to be tied to accounts and then one day they're gonna be like, "That's your account." I'm like, no, nope. I never said that. But check in with me, you guys. If I start I can start a live like today, but like I think I need to build more of a foundation of what this channel is about before I kick off a live. You know what I'm saying? Or not. So could have talked about anything, but that's what I'm talking about. So shout out to you, wherever the camera is, right? I know it is, but you know what I'm talking about. So shout out to you. The hair, I'm gonna keep growing it out. Not gonna cut it. I like the color pretty much. I might intensify it a little bit more. It's just a lot of endeavors that I've been planning and got super hyped. Was gonna make this big purchase earlier today. It didn't go like I pretty much thought it would go. But then again, I did kind of think it to be that. It's gonna be very alright. It's gonna be very alright. No matter what the people say, no matter what the people think, you see they're listening when it suits them, right? Um, it's gonna be all right either way. Like the game, the Matrix, or whatever you want to call it. Like I've been thought all the way the steps ahead to like win it, like, and I already put everything in motion for it to be that way. So I'm here, but I already won. Like I already, me trying to explain the level of thoughts is not quite something that everybody would get. Not even saying that you would get it. I get it for sure. You know, future me get it for sure. But I'm more of someone just that thinks at such a level that, you know, when it comes to that realm, that high level, it's just me. It's not someone else that I can like bounce ideas off of for real, because they're not really at that level at all. Like I'm throwing ideas down, like, and in the process they're getting translated into something that can be conceived, and then they're trying to respond back up, but it only goes but whatever height that it goes to, and then I translate it for whatever worth I can get out of it to move forward with, as far as whatever I'm looking for. But I already have the game won. I'm just looking at different ways that I can better the outcome of whatever level on the way, because I'm still gonna get what I want. You guys kind of get what I'm trying to say. If you don't, then if you do, cool. But cleaned the room today. The vacuum cleaner had been broke for a long time. Like it just got fixed. I had to fix it a couple of times. It got broke again. It was never my fault every time it broke. Somebody like borrowed it for like 6 weeks straight, twice. And you know, by the time it got back, they got kids and stuff. Thing was towed up, didn't work. Finally got somebody to fix it today. It's working now. Pulled up layers and layers, and that's just gonna heighten the energy in the room for sure. I still tried to keep it as clean as I could without that, and everything looks decent, at least at 80%. They got a party next door. Thankfully, that's not giving away too much information. Nobody's gonna figure out. Nobody's gonna connect the dots on that. They got a pool party next door. See, that was a little bit more information. Specifically, a pool. Okay, now you're looking for somebody with a pool. Okay, see now. But anyway, big crowd. You know, like my window is facing. Like I can look down and see everybody at the pool. Like I can see who pulling up. I can see everybody at the pool. I'm seeing everything. Like I'm not like just at the window like you know. It's every once in a while I might look out there. They might be playing music. I'll be like, let me see what's going on. I might see a vehicle pull up and I see something hop out. I'm like, oh okay. Let me see what they're talking about. Or like last week, like, cause they have a pool party like every week for some reason. That's cool with me. That's cool. So I was cleaning last week too, but I was like dusting furniture. I had my shirt off. And I opened the windows because of dust. You know what I'm saying? And at their mailbox, I could just see like it's like girls dancing. Like they was like looking up. I was like looking. It's like dancing. It's like just minding my business. You feel me? Not saying it's this or that. You feel me? I was just saying whatever it was. You feel me? They want all that anyway. So they was looking though. And with that being said, just gonna go ahead and maybe keep the video how it is, or edit it up some, and make it hit. Like it'd be crazy. Like when you go to do stuff, like I know all about like editing videos, and I went to school for it. I was making productions like every week, sometimes twice a week. Like me speaking it up is not gonna do it any justice, but I'm telling you, like I was like putting out hits every week, all this stuff, right? Everybody loved me, the whole town know about me and my work, all type of stuff. Like I'm not about to hype it up that much now. Like it's, you can believe it or you cannot believe it. I went through it. It was great. But I brought it up because, like, even though I have all this experience with doing this stuff, not just like talking to a camera, but like doing real like films and skits and all this stuff and commercials and putting them out and them going viral and all this stuff, and going to California and living in California after that and coming back, it's still like, it's different now. It's just different. It's not the same equipment. You know what I'm saying? It's this, and it's not the same editing software. A lot of things different. I'm having to deal with a lot of different stuff, and it's just different. I'm not gonna get all the way into it or nothing like that. But I brought it up basically to say it's crazy how I'm like beyond expert level and all this stuff, and then I come back and try to just do it casually, and it's like, nope, you still gotta go as hard as you were going, plus way more, even though you was doing all this stuff with your eyes closed at some point for a whole generational run. So it's just wild. But it's some have to do with not having the same equipment, plus the resources, plus the energy that is around. You feel me? So I can still get it done, but do I, how much can I get done? Do I really want to release stuff that's not, what I like? It might be something you like, but is it something I like? So something that I can be proud of. It's not even that, but it's somewhere around that. It's like to be attached to my name. It's like to be attached to what I want to represent. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of stuff that I do behind the scenes, productive. I'm getting pretty, I guess, hungry or whatever. So go ahead and get over. I can make this into like 3-part, 4-part, whatever part video. Like that's what that look was. I was like, yo. I'm like, I kind of do have content right now. Like, I think I'm like, what was that? What, like, what's the next episode? What is he gonna talk about? Like, my bad. Like, I ain't trying to, not my bad, but like, I ain't trying to like be disrespectful, nothing like that to y'all. It's just funny. Like, it's funny to me. You know what I'm saying? I do want you to watch the videos, you know, obviously. So I might go by cookout later on today. Not something normally that I do. BK, Burger King for the Whopper. I'm over here advertising now, right? I like Taco Bell. You know, they have that $7 box or whatever. But the one that I usually went to, they changed their whole staff. The tacos be coming out wet. I'm like, is you serious? Is you guys serious? So I gave them like probably like 3 chances. Like, it's just not what the other crew of Taco Bell workers, you know, were putting out. Like, it was just like solid. They were putting out solid. You know, the taco was never wet. It didn't want nothing different about it. Like, it was just solid. I'm saying, you know what you was gonna get. But with this new crew they hired, I'm like, how y'all fire everybody? Like, this, I'm like, how? Like, did y'all fire everybody? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out. Like, what actually happened with that? Because I would come in there, I'd be like, what's up? Like, people, you know, already knew what was going on. Like, when I walked in, so it's just crazy. I guess they just fired everybody for some reason, or they just knew it was seasonal or whatever. But I've been going there for more than one season for sure. Yep, they've been working there for like 2 years or something like that. But yeah, you know, go get something to eat. You know, big plans, super big plans. I'm telling you, super big plans. But I had to like maneuver. Like, I won't gonna go on vacation because of the plans, like shifting like that. But I'm starting to figure out that like I pretty much have to go on vacation. Like, I have to do something. It's been too long. Like, it's been too long. Like, I used to just like watch shows and like that'll just like put me in a balance, or like go to a couple places here and there. But when I think about how my vacations hit, and like my vacations, they not regular. Like, if you went with me, first of all, you would have to be a ninja. And I'm not talking about an N-word. I'm talking about you had to be a ninja. Like, you had to be like, we gonna be completing missions if you go with me. Like, we gonna be doing like fun stuff that regular people do not do. Like, I'm not saying that it's, I don't want to say no words to ping on the network, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying that everybody is able to do these things openly, you know what I mean? Like, without, you know, the people that run around that try to control society, that like, you know, have badges and whatever. Like, I'm not saying like, you can't guess what I'm even talking about doing on my vacation either. Like, I'm just throwing it out that it's not regular. It's super fun. You know, it can be as simple as like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta speak on it, but just know if you go on a vacation with me, you gotta be a ninja, You got to know how to make it happen. We gonna be running the city, you feel me? It's not gonna be nothing basic. I would never go on vacation with a lot of people. Like, I would never go on vacation. Like, that is the opposite of vacation. Like, oh yeah, I got a topic. It's like, okay, having kids. Like, that don't seem like, shout out to like the kids that I did have that's watching this. Cool. Shout out to you for sure, for sure. You know, I was always rooting for you for sure, for sure. No cap. But you know, having like responsibilities in this matrix is like, I just showed up here one day, so it's kind of like, you know, and I be seeing other people and just thinking about having to go back through the public school system again. And I was great at school. Like, it wasn't even like I was horrible at it. It's just like the thought of having to like lessen myself to be a part of some weak system, like, it's ridiculous. Like, and hopefully I'm not being like monitored or anything like that right now, or like I'm just trying to like, other than like you guys watching the video, but like I'm just trying to like do my thing right now. So, you know, like in a private setting and everything. So that wouldn't be cool if, you know what I'm saying, that's not P, that's not G, it's not PG, nothing. But yeah, back to the topic, because we keep it going. We just keep editing videos and stuff like that, chop it up like this. Like, having kids, like, first of all, when I think about, okay, having kids, right, it's not the first thing I think, but it's a major thing, a part of it. The person that you have the kids with, if they get to playing with me about the kid and all this extra stuff, like, if you like look at the name drop, Halle DDG, you feel me? Shout out DDG, you feel me? I'm a 4th streamer, boy. Super good content, you know what I'm saying? Held it down plenty of times in the recent month or two. Anyway, cause, you know, pretty much after that Soul Illuminati thing, like right around there when he kind of came back and started dropping videos, like probably a month later is when I was like, oh, dude, back online, because he was dropping a couple videos like here and there, and then he came back and was like on Twitch a lot, and then like right before the Zoe Spencer incident happening, I had started rewatching him like consecutively. Like, I would get up and give up like online and be like, okay, did you post anything in there? Okay. So let me think. We talking about the person that you like, the person that I have in mind, she probably even watched this video. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, she released content online. I don't know if, you know, it's here or there between us or whatever, but she kind of like, I'm just saying she kind of, but I know she know, like, you know, that she is on the, like, she know that, you know, I kind of have her as a prospect for that. You know, she make content online. I'm not gonna say what type of content, none of that. Okay. And another thing, you don't know how I'm rocking with, like, you don't know how I see things. Like I told you, I don't believe in a lot of stuff like that people believe in. Like it's real food, like stuff to be believing in that people just be believing in. Like and like the way that people view stuff. And then if I try to say something, they gonna have their opinion. I'm gonna be like, nobody give up about your opinion, bro. I'm good. Like I actually experience life and know what I'm talking about. It's a big difference, between me and a lot of people because they just be trying to say stuff, but I be knowing. I know stuff. You feel me? I know. That's a big difference between me and a lot of people. People be trying to tell me stuff, and I be already knowing. I know on the intuition level, yeah, for sure, cool. That's cool too. I know that way too. But I'm talking about I already went through the process and experience and know I already fact checked everything. Like I've did this already, and you trying to tell me about something. You see what I'm saying? Now you just looking crazy trying to voice your opinion, which is ridiculous. So, I already know what's going on for you. People like, okay, you start to talk about ice cream, right? Or you start to talk about meals, and stick with me on this, right? Because I know some of y'all not getting how I'm flowing right now. But check this out. You eat a sandwich and some chips and a drink of Coca-Cola, right? And you like, oh, this is banging, bro. I choose this. This what I'm going to eat. You can do that for the rest of your life. That's all you eat. That'll be the combination that you eat. Okay, then shut up. What did you like? I wanted to get more with it, but you know what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, don't come around here thinking you know some stuff. Like you finna realize some things if you even shout out who just posted. I ain't even gonna shout them out, cause like. And they see, okay, so back to the meal thing. Okay, now I think about ice cream. I had to think I be having to think like, is this information gonna compromise anything I have going on? It ain't that deep all the time, but it might be though. So I like vanilla ice cream. I like birthday cake ice cream. I might like chocolate ice cream, but that's not what I go for. Like I'm not like, where the chocolate ice cream. I'm not talking about, that's not a euphemism or a metaphor for something else, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about vanilla ice cream. I like that. Birthday cake ice cream. I like that. There's other ice creams that I like. You know what I'm saying? It's probably not even my favorite. I just don't know personally my favorite because I haven't tried all the ice creams. If I haven't tried all the ice creams, then how the freak am I gonna know which one I really, really like? 2 points being made right there. What I just said. And if you don't try it, like, how you gonna know? Like, well, the second point is more like going back to the meal thing. Okay, you're not about to eat that one meal all your life when it's over 100 different meals that you can eat. I'm not a tourist, and I know how much tourists like food. But I still also like food in a great way, in a great manner. You feel me? I'm not a tourist though. I just know about this food stuff like ribs, fried chicken. I'm not about to give out the list. You ain't about to try to manipulate me with some hot sauce and all. No, you're not about to do that. which is cool. It's cool because I'm already seeing through it. It's not even that big of a deal for real. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got some content now. This the intro, you feel me? You know, like rappers, they be going hard or whatever. I ain't even gonna speak on bro and all that. They just be going hard, blah, blah, blah. And then the DJ come in and be like, and that's just the intro. Real ones know, you feel me? Per se. And that's just the intro. You feel me? They be doing all type of mixtapes and albums. We ain't gonna get into everything that's coming out nowadays. I don't really be keeping up with all that stuff for real. Like, shout out to good music, whatever that come out as good music. Shout out to that. But after hearing what I heard on a streamer's visit to a couple parties, clubs, and all that stuff, like, they not really playing nothing, like, for real. Like, sound like they taking a dip for real. But anyway, going back to the child stuff, it's just like responsibility on taking you into places you don't want and dealing with stuff you don't even want to deal with. Like, did I even enjoy my life fully yet? You know what I'm saying? Like, that mother acting like that's like, and then people want to like look at my answer and want to take it for that. Like, no, stay over there. That's what you chose. Don't try to act like you could think now. That's what you chose. That's the route that you wanted to go. See, I saw through the programming. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I saw through the propaganda. You feel me? Man, I can make it work regardless. You feel me? I could have had one earlier. I could have had one way later after that. I could have one whenever. I can make it work for real. If that's what I want to do. At one point, it could be this point now, or even a little bit not too long ago. I was like, I'm good. You feel me? I ain't even gotta do that for real. It's the Matrix. What are you talking about? I'm not about to explain it to you. I'm not about to do that. Like, they're trying to explain something to you own something else. You own something else. I'm not about to explain it to you. Like, you, like, trying to explain somebody, like, imagine, I'm not saying that you, per se, ridiculous, but imagine somebody, think about one of the most completely ridiculous person you ever met when it come to, like, logic, or when it come to just, like, you feel me? Trying to explain something to them is like, why did you waste your time like that? Like, why did you even try to explain that to them? You know they ridiculous. You know they ridiculous, and you still try to explain it to you. Like, you still try to explain it to them. That's, what was you thinking? Like, do I need to cut you off? Because you not even thinking properly for real. You wasted your time for no reason. You gonna try to bring that same energy over here. Like, we ninjas over here. Like, we don't be doing no goofy, like, we don't do no goofy stuff. I ain't took a drink of this since I took that sea moss. People be trying to say this bad for you. Oh, bro. That's an illusion. You trying to feed into illusion. Let's talk about this. Sometimes stuff don't even be that. It's just because you start to try to believe or think that it makes it a thing. You know, like, if your body believes that you believe something, it might try to make it true. If you ever heard anything like that before, you get what I'm saying. The people that I actually wanted to come to this video at least get what I'm saying with that. They're like, this is bad only if you agree that it's bad type stuff. It's not actually bad. Like, it ain't like you can't take whatever or do whatever workout it's not actually like doing nothing bad to you for real, especially if you don't believe that it's doing something bad to you. Somebody around you could have a negative belief about you drinking that. That could be causing it. That don't work with me, but like another person, it could work with them. I'm good. When I'm drinking Coca-Cola, it's good. It's good. You feel me? Sometimes it's great. Put the ice in there. You feel me? But feel me? Going back to that child thing, cause I gotta speak on this. You feel me? Gotta speak on it. People don't be understanding. Like, the birth rates have went down globally as far as what, you know, statistics say that they put out. You know, you know that. Yeah, it's been on the news, all type of stuff, conspiracies, all type of stuff. But like, I gotta be like, I ain't trying to diss, you feel me? I ain't trying to diss, like, it ain't that, you feel me? But that's like, okay, imagine you only have $2 or $2 billion, right? And you trying to have 100 kids. What's wrong with it? You feel me? Like, do you hate your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you hate your kids, or you think that's gonna be a smooth journey for them? You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't even gotta get all into it. That right there is enough. You feel me? You having all this responsibility and doing all this stuff that you don't want to do, and going like, I don't want to be pulling up to the public schools and doing all this extra stuff, like on some real stuff. Like, what type of fun is that? Like oh, you see a little kid, you kid smile, make you smile. Like, other than that, like, and then you reminiscing like how you came. It's a list or whatever, but it's not like, for me it would be like, okay, we doing this, like, that's between me and my offspring, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something we doing, like, feel me? It's not because of like a lot of BS that's part of what comes with that. Like, that's not why I would want to do. Let me see where we at. Okay, my phone memory, you know what I'm saying? I did just delete like a 30-something minute video though. So okay, so I'm releasing this video. These videos, they're gonna be split up, and they going to, you know, set the tone for me having a live or whatever, a live stream. Maybe might have to put out some more stuff. I don't like to over talk, preserving me, you feel me? Like, some people be talking and it just be like just something they telling people, you feel me? And that's gonna throw them off of their real center of self. That's not good. I'm not saying that I'm doing it. I'm saying, like, maybe even a person could do that without even really realizing. Like, okay, let's say I believe myself to be a deity. Let's just say a deity, which I believe myself to be better than that, but a deity, let's just say that, right? I'm over here speaking to you like a human, like, or like a lower vibrational, like, that's not good, that's not P, that's not, no. You want to be in your, like, you want to put people around that, like, know who you are type stuff, in the right vibration type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, this not how I do it, but like this is an example. Like like Rashad Jamal and them, right? Okay, somebody talk to him, they be like, "What's up, God? What's up, God? You feel me? What's up? I'm nothing, God. Cool, God. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? That's not how I do it. Not because of what the Christians or whatever may say or whatever. That's not the reason why I don't do it like that. That's just not how I do it. You feel me? I already know like the word God and like the meaning behind that and all type of other stuff and like archons, all type of stuff, like what that really is. Like it's higher than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what they, put onto that. Y'all get what I'm saying to a good degree or whatever. Very important. Straight from Dollar Tree. You know what I'm saying? There's a relief. Before I had that, now let me tell you how this works. You do that, what I just did, within 2 minutes, it's gonna be cleared up. Like you're gonna be breathing like nothing was ever stopped up. All that other stuff, you gotta lean your head back and put drops in, all that. Man, that's ridiculous. And it don't even work for real. I be trying to tell people how this works. Like you just boom, boom, and then you could breathe like proficiently. Like, and people be like still on that other stuff. And that's kind of how it go with like all this new type of thinking that I do have. Like I'm like an evolved mind, like way, way more when it comes to like the state of your average human, like if that makes sense. You know what I'm trying to say, if nothing else. Like if this was the X-Men, I would be a mutant. Like I'm not the regular human that didn't evolve. Like I'm the evolved human. Like if I'm gonna be a human, right? I could be way more. You feel me? You don't know what I really. You know what I'm saying? Like just for the content. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I want to say shout out to YouTube guidelines. If anything I'm saying goes against the guidelines, then this is just for entertainment purposes. And that go for all the parts of this same video that I released before. That goes for those videos too. If you try to, yeah. I ain't gotta say it. So, shout out to all the super cool celebrities that found these videos. Shout out to the YouTube people that allowed my video to get through to a lot of people. And F the ones that didn't allow my video to get through to a lot of people. That's not cool. Who are you to decide? This is for YouTube entertainment purposes only, by the way. I'll say it again. I mean, if that's true. That's the thing. If that's true. People be saying that all the time, but with me, if that's true, then that's what it is. Do you think it's true? It don't matter if it's true or not. That's what actually matters. You feel me? So, yeah, it's a lot of great and fun and all types of stuff that I could be doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that this video is keeping me from doing that. I'm saying that I be doing stuff. That's what I'm saying. In my control, stuff is fun, stuff is healthy, stuff is productive, it's victorious. Imagine, I'm not sure that you really could imagine this, but I'll just say it anyway. Imagine 10 to 12 hours of driving Uber and then years later Lyft because people lying on my name with Uber, so I had to go to Lyft. I didn't do them at the same time. And don't judge me because you don't know me. I'm telling the truth. So, yeah. Just imagine 10 to 12 hours in a busy city, hot traffic, non-stop driving. You know I was super thankful when I got over to Instacart and found out you can make the same amount of money and you ain't even gotta talk to nobody for real. They got self-checkout. You just gotta deal with like little slick stuff that people be trying to do, like, and like in the store, and like, cause people be like tripping. Like you go to a racist store or something like that, right? And people just be trying to cut you off, or they see you trying to get somewhere, they trying to get in your way, they trying to all this extra, they trying to call police on you, you know what I'm saying? But when you delivering the stuff, you feel me, people be happy more than probably 7% of the time, 8% of the time, unless they super racist, then they just be on some, they might flag you for no reason. And that's the thing that I dealt with, like, how you gonna let me take and set up all your, boom, set up all your groceries all nice and all that other stuff, and you try to give me a bad thing. I ain't forgetting nothing. Some people be trying to say. Basically, my point was you can make like probably the same amount of money, like in the right place with Instacart when you delivering groceries versus non-stop driving 10 to 12 hours. Like I could go get something to eat. I could stop and have a conversation. I could, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I already know where everything at. In the 2 stores, sometimes 3 stores that I go to, it's Publix. Publix got everything organized. You're gonna be able to find everything in any Publix after you get the hang of it. It's a wrap. You gonna know every Publix. You gonna know everything at. You ain't even gotta look at the map, nothing. And they got a map on the thing, on the app of the store as well. That's another thing. Food Line. Food Line is the most chill grocery store that you're gonna go to. The people in Food Line do not care what you got. Look, they do not care what you doing. Like, they just come to get their food. You just come to get their food. It's vibes, you know what I'm saying? Publix, it be like, right? It's something like, it be extra, but like, let's say you gotta go get a sub and the people in the meat department is just BSing, that's gonna turn you up. They got self checkout though. You ain't it be people in there sometimes. But Publix and Food Line, you know what I'm saying? And the third one, which is a ridiculous store for real when it comes to looking for stuff, is Harris Teeter. But because I've been doing Instacart so long and being so accurate and perfect with it, I'm like, okay, let me look and see what they want me to get in the store if I'm going to choose this one. I'm like, okay, y'all just want some yogurt, some bread, and another thing that I know where that stuff is. Like, that's easy to figure out. But if they ask for some special shrimp or some stuff you ain't never heard of for Harris Teeter, or like I'm saying, if it's only like 5 items, I'm betting pretty much that I know what those 5 items are. And it's a quick like $9, $10, $11. 3 items, $11, whatever. I'm like, I know what I'm pretty much knowing them. I'm pretty much already knowing like where all those 3 items is. Like before I even go into the store. Before I even accept it on the app. But I normally don't do Harris Teeter. It be Food Line and Publix. This the fourth option. If it's a store that I know of that's not gonna be extra, like what I'm saying is not a Costco, not any store like a Costco, so Sam's Club, no. Um, like if it's just like one item and you know the store, like yeah, you might as well go ahead and do that one. If it's like two or three and you don't know the store, you about to be looking crazy for real. You about to be looking wild. Petco, you do a Petco, you dealt now. They don't never have nothing, and you ain't never gonna find nothing in that mode anyway. And if you ask, they not gonna know either. You dealt. I'm telling you, you just don't want to get involved with all them other stores. You just want to do, especially Food Line, and especially Petco. I'm not especially Petco. I mean, Publix. It started with a P. That's what it was. But Publix, if it was just, if somebody was like, you want to go to a town full of Food Lines or Publix, I mean, it really wouldn't matter. It really wouldn't matter. Because they both have their, like, you go when it's too busy, that mother gonna get on your nerves either way. Like, or I'm saying it's gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something. But this is, let's just say, the kicker, you know what I'm saying? If you about to accept something like a delivery on the app for you to do, and that mother is in an apartment building, let's say that mother in the middle of a busy city, downtown. I've done plenty, many. But do I want to be trying to figure out where to park when you ain't even supposed to be parking? Nowhere downtown type stuff. And then you got to hurry up and take who knows how many groceries up, however many stories. It might be elevator, but still, like, you know, made 3 different back and forth goes trying to take it to this one room. And it's not even that serious. Like, no. Like, I'd rather do 3 regular houses for $30, or $40 or $50 than to do like one downtown skyscraper delivery, just one person. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather do the 3 houses. Like, I'm gonna pull up 10 items, throw it. I ain't gonna just toss it out the window, but you know, like, I'm just saying, like, you know, pull up on the porch, all neat, boom, 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 out. Next one, same. Next one, same. Getting paid. You know, the actual driving part probably took you 20-something minutes. In store, it might have took you whatever. Bam, $50. And you only did one delivery with 3 different people involved. I had to look at that message on the thing. So yeah, what else we can bring up? So it's, you know, I like what I like what I like. You feel me? I like what I like, and people not gonna deter me from, cause I know that people don't know what they be talking about. I know that. Like, that's majority, like even more than that, like, people don't be knowing, like, but they stay acting like they know something, like, they be thinking, like, you gotta understand, 10 to 12 hours, I'm out with people doing Uber and Lyft. I'm getting 1-on-1s, 1-on-5s, 1-on-3s, just learning people. Asking them about, I did that because this thing kept getting caught up. I know y'all was like, why you did that? Why you do that? But anyway, learning people, max, and I always be good at, like, picking up on details and patterns. picking up on patterns. I've been doing that. Like, I was great with people. That's the thing. I be like good at the flow with people. You know what I'm saying? But like me personally, actually liking what going on. Nah, that's just the flow that I was on. Like, that was just the flow. Like, I can make stuff happen. You feel me? I can make stuff happen. But did I agree with like the process and think that's the way stuff should go? No, definitely not. But I was making all type of stuff happen for a lot of times in life. You feel me? But I like what I like. You feel me? I'm still on the journey of trying to do more to see what I like. You know what I'm saying? No homo, by the way. I was like, wait, that could kind of mean something, but you know, I'm not, you know, having to explain everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like I know when I pick somebody and they good, like that'd be good because I can talk to them about this stuff. You feel me? Like, you feel me? And we be real like close or whatever. I could talk to them like wouldn't be able to bring this up with anybody else. You know what I'm saying? But that's the beauty of being yourself and having that relationship with yourself. You don't have to bring everybody else into it. You do what you do for whatever reason you do it. Trying to see what that video title was. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I done broke people down to the science, to the math, and beyond. And so, like a regular person or you know, just somebody that be around you, anybody, you know what I'm saying, be trying to tell you, like, that person's not like this, or that's not what's going on, or this is what's going on. But I be knowing exactly what's going on. Like, I'm like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. you trying to throw me off. Like, I know exactly what's going on, and you over here coming with your opinion. Like, you know how many times I done proved myself right? Like, astronomical. I know what I be talking about. And I do my checking. Feel me? Remember that I can do it. Yeah. Hey, this the thumbnail. Something like that. I can do it. You feel me? I should have just been doing this the whole video. Making thumbnails. New topic. Just do this right before. You know, things are not quite horrible because I want to allow it to be that. And like I said, I've been beat the game, all that stuff, you feel me? I am thinking about this, something I can tell you about. I'm thinking about getting some stuff. Thinking about getting a new, like up to date, like super high quality tablet so I can like play Call of Duty mobile online, which is like, that mug just like how Call of Duty was, like around the time where, you know, I stopped playing like games like that much. Like I'm talking about on the consoles and stuff like that. Go over your people's places and they be playing on like the Xbox, the new Xbox or whatever. Like now it's like Call of Duty is like way more developed now. But like the level before that, like that's where I was like with it. Like I could get on Call of Duty right now, max out 50 kills, you heard me? YouTube guidelines, don't take that out of context, you feel me? I'm talking about a video game, you feel me? Don't do that, cause you feel me? Like I told you, I be knowing, like, it really just be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't rock with the person, you know what I'm saying? The person could be, but it could be somebody they just like how they is or whatever. And it'll be like the wrong reasons to like them. Like, it'll be like, oh, see what I'm saying? Just for, like, if you look at, like, why people blew up, like, not everybody gonna be able to even realize what I'm talking about, but, like, why people blew up is because it was like, oh, I control, or they more like, oh, they talk about stuff I like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for entertainment purposes only. Anyway, we can just say that, say whatever, and then just say, for entertainment purposes only. Man, what this is, it's a 10-part series, ain't it? Yeah, somebody gonna have fun with this. But what am I edit this with? That's the thing, like, I know how to edit, do all this stuff, but like, what am I editing with? I just want to go in the whole video, chop, 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 chop. Put that one out, put that one out, put that one out, put that, like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's probably gonna be like, take the whole video, take the first part, okay, find out where the part was that you started that last time, you know, had to cut that out, take the back out, put that part out. Like, what kind of, did they use their mind when they created the editing software or not? You feel me? Like, cause it's looking like they didn't. Supposed to be user friendly, all type of stuff. Like, I guess that's the right words for it. If I had an actual person like here that I could vibe with, like, we would be going ham right now, like back and forth on the topics. Like, shout out like DDG, like have him come on what is this, a show, like The Happening or whatever, like have him, you know what I'm saying, come up here or whatever, and we just, like, we be going ham on the topics, like, but this is alright too, though. Like, it's more alright, you know what I'm saying. I'm ready for that vacation. Y'all don't know what I be doing on vacation. I be putting in work, like, I be going and, like, you know, I used to always, like, I be doing stuff that'll make, like, the right person, like, so happy. But people don't be doing the stuff I be doing, though. They don't even know how to, like, get into that vibration. Like, I've been doing my thing, you feel me? I live like 100 lifetimes, like, in one lifetime, like, long time ago. In this life, I'm talking about a long time ago. In this lifetime, I lived 100 lifetimes. In that part of the lifetime, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I didn't hold back on enjoying. I didn't hold back on enjoying my life. You feel me? I've been known better. Like, I grew up wherever I grew up at. And that won't even, like, it, you feel me? The person that was, this body grew up with it, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I came when I came, you feel me? It'd be funny if somebody clipped that and used that later, like when I got super famous. They were like, he was talking like he's a whole soul or spirit that came into this body later on. Like, he wasn't even born like that in this body. Like, that'd be funny. It'd be funny because I'm gonna just be like, seriously, nigga? Like, you just didn't get what I said, or you just trying to get views? Okay. Like, what did anybody have to say about that anyway? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are they gonna say? What is there to say about that? Let me see what these notifications talking about. Like, this could have been a whole stream for real. Let me see if you stayed this long. We got something pretty fun for you. Like, it's pretty fun, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out to look at some of the people that I usually watch. and we're gonna have to wrap this video up because we getting at we coming up on 1 hour and 26 minutes in a little bit. But man, this fan going ham, man.
Ladies and pretty gentlemen, welcome back to
So I normally don't be talking for this long. Anyway, see, I ain't trying to give out all the information about who I'll be listening to.
This is what Spirit quoted. They didn't think before they acted if they had something to hide.
You're gonna listen to about three,
because they
maybe
didn't
three or
believe
two.
in your capacity to tell the truth as it is. A lot of you people that consider yourselves spiritual, there has always been this light that follows us around, where we believe we have to disguise
clearer than a mug.
language that we use when we express our truth. We have to make it digestible, bring it down to earth, take it down a couple of notches to get people to believe us so that we can be validated and seen as what we are. But
all right, that's enough for her right now
didn't stop to
because
ask ourselves
I just said I was going to do a little bit. I
or
don't
if God was using that opportunity for us to step.
I don't want to like give out the wrong type of shit. Like, it could be copyright. It's many ways that I could like bring up like why I didn't want to keep listening to. You know, like this other person, like maybe they won't even say that. Like they might say their name in the beginning of it.
A master of
okay, so it didn't start at the beginning.
I feel
so
like here you guys may understand certain things that other people may not understand. So this could be
true.
Certain psychic senses. This could also be just certain awarenesses. And I feel like here you walking in this is one, a part of authenticity, but it's also a part of being able to understand a higher consciousness and a higher.
I'm looking fresh in that video right there. Like that could have been a thumbnail right there.
Grasp attentions of
that's
others.
The thing, like they don't be trying to give me them bomb thumbnails, like
to help your partner.
Out of AI, y'all ain't couldn't pick a real thumbnail out that mud. Like y'all notice the algorithm be doing everything, the AI be doing everything. So the AI couldn't pick nothing out, or that's how y'all set it up. Y'all try to like not have me have no good thumbnail.
I'm getting here in the universe through this video.
She looking right in this video. Shout out to the one in the last video too. Like I can feel like the connection.
I'm also getting
like spiritually.
What's going to matter next is your sense of loyalty through yourself.
Spiritually and whatever, you know what I'm saying. Like I already be knowing who people are. Like you know how people, you know how you meet somebody and they be like somebody else you met. Well, you got to understand. Like I've done over. Like, just think about this. With Uber and Lyft, I've done over 10,000 rides. That's just Uber and Lyft. Not to mention, like, all the people that I've met through traveling all the time and just going different places and all type of stuff. Like, all type of stuff. That's the emphasis I'm putting on what I'm talking about right now. So I already be knowing people, but it's not just that. It's other factors the why I already be knowing people. And I brought that up because it makes it easier for me to connect with people because it's like I already know. That don't work for everybody. Like that's why I'm saying it like this. Like I don't want you to be thinking like you the same because you're not the same. Like you might have you feel me, you know what I'm saying, what I'm talking about type stuff, like to the point where I can explain it to you, but like we're not the same unless we is, which is more than likely not the case. Okay, y'all want one more person? Let's see. I'll be looking at react conspiracy videos too. You know, so oh yeah, shout out old girl. This another one, but like I don't really like. She cool. Nah, I might do somebody else. If the other one pop up, I'm subscribed to, a good amount of YouTube channels for real, but we talking about like speakers and like tarot readers, all stuff like that right now that I actually like on a regular. But nah, old girl, hers not popping up right now. And shout out to that pool party they got that going on. So I know I've said this a couple times throughout the videos, but I'm actually about to cut the video off soon, and I'm about to, go make something to eat, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for the remainder of the day, enjoying this time that I have without people all up, in my energy or whatever. Maybe go outside, maybe, see what they got going on at the pool party. Not actually going over there, because they ain't invite me, they invited somebody else that be over here at this place. They invited them, but they ain't invite me, so it's cool, you feel me? I feel like they would invite me if I was in their face, but I don't be in their face. Like, I'm talking about when somebody not trying to invite, like, they ain't send a message for me to be invited, you know what I'm saying? So that should let you know enough right there, you feel me? It's just like, but if I was like in their face, they go, oh yeah, you can come too, because they don't want to look like away. But I mean, it's cool. I ain't like, it's a lot of people I don't rock with for real, so you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of situations I could finesse for real. So that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so high vibration, high energy, high whatever. Like, I can't rock with everybody. Like, I'm already know something off with a person. You feel me? I'm already know that. Like, when we first talk or even before then. And if for some reason I didn't know, I would still be paying attention. Feel me? I would still be paying attention. Feel me? But I'm gonna know though. And make sure, feel me, of what I want, because this, this most of the talk about, obviously, it's, it's the whole life and more. But, things that I want to talk about right now, it's pretty much good enough. I guess I'm going to go out and get something to eat not too much later from now, but I'm going to make something. I'm going to also go out. I'm really like trying to like do the stuff I want to do, which I can't speak on too much on camera right here. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't take too many days for me to. And then I got some get money stuff that I'm gonna be trying to do at the same time, so I can get some stuff that's gonna let me get into a new career that pay a whole lot of money, and that makes sense for me to do. Careers with an S, I meant. Yeah, let me go enjoy myself, you feel me? This was cool. I mean, if y'all was talking back and forth and I won't just putting out this and not exactly having hands on who exactly is getting this information, you know what I'm saying? A good amount of videos that I put out, I ain't even get as many views as I would like. So I could have just sat here for a minute, not a minute, an hour and 35 minutes exactly, to not even have nobody watch my videos. because somebody behind the scenes at YouTube, it ain't just the algorithm. This people, like, yeah, don't forget that people made the algorithm on top of that. But either way, I still got the game, you feel me? This still, you know, like practice, you feel me? Whatever, etc. So, feel me? Go ahead and get something to eat before I'll not be the only one here. And find something that I actually want to do within the means of what I got going on. I didn't have like a super big intro. I did clap, so maybe I can clap, or I can do the same thing I did when I intro. So I'll be right back, you guys. We should make some TikTok dance videos, you heard me? Get viral that way, then start doing reacts, start doing funny reacts or whatever. And that is the video. Check in with me, guys. Next time, let's go.